Have you ever caught yourself frozen in front of your screen, heart pounding, fingers hesitating because you're scared to press buy or sell? What if I told you that fear isn't your enemy, but something you can learn to control and turn into your greatest trading power? Imagine being able to trade without that knot of worry in your stomach, feeling calm, confident, and fearless every time you step into the market. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to build that fearless trading mindset. No long stories, no vague ideas, just clear, simple steps that anyone can follow starting right now. Before we dive fully in, hit that subscribe button. Because if you want to master your mind, if you want to stop letting fear run your trades, you're going to want to stick around for everything coming up. Let me ask you something. What if your fear is not about losing money but about losing control? Have you ever noticed how your brain starts spinning, telling you all the what-ifs, like, what if I make a huge mistake? Or, what if the market crashes? That's your mind trying to protect you from pain, but it ends up trapping you instead. Fear is just a story your brain creates. It's like a movie playing in your head showing you bad things before they even happen. Here's the twist. You get to be the director of that movie. You decide what scenes play and which ones don't. Building a fearless trading mindset means learning how to switch that scary movie to one that helps you act, move forward, and take smart risks. It's like riding a bike for the first time. Remember how scary it was? You were worried about falling. But what changed? You kept trying, falling a little, then learning how to balance, and suddenly you were riding faster than ever, all because you pushed through the fear. Trading is exactly the same. The fear is part of the process, but what matters most is how you respond. Here's the first truth. Fear is normal. If you don't feel it, you might not care enough to win. But here's the secret. The best traders don't get rid of fear. They use it. Think of fear like a warning light on your car dashboard. It's there to help, to alert you something needs attention so you don't crash. But you don't panic and drive off a cliff. You check, you fix, and you keep going. Fear in trading is like that warning light. It tells you to stay sharp and be careful, but it shouldn't stop your engine. So, how do you stop fear from freezing your trades? You have to understand your fear. This means watching it, naming it, and realizing it's not the enemy but a guide. Ask yourself this: what exactly am I afraid of right now? Losing money? Looking bad? Fear of regret? When you get specific, fear loses its power. Let me tell you a little secret from the trading floor. Traders who act fast are not fearless. They just know their fear well enough to trade anyway. Here's a simple example you can try. When fear hits next time, don't fight it. Instead, whisper to yourself, "Thank you for warning me. Now let me see what the facts say." What happens? You create a little space between feeling afraid and making your move. That space is where your power grows. I want you now to think of a time when fear stopped you, not in trading, maybe in school, sports, or even talking to someone new. How did it feel? Did you regret not trying? What if that moment was your best chance to grow? Trading is full of these moments. Every trade is a fork in the road, and your mindset tips the scale. Here's another hard question. Are you trading to avoid fear or trading to win? Are you letting fear drive like a backseat driver, or are you in the driver's seat with full control? The difference is huge. Most traders let fear sit in the driver's seat. They watch the market from the passenger side, scared of every bump. But the fearless trader rides in the front, eyes on the road, hands steady on the wheel. This sounds simple, but it's a skill. Like learning to ride the bike or drive a car for the first time, it takes practice. Let's talk about how you can practice this skill. The first step is what I call the fear temperature check. Each day before you trade, ask, how hot is my fear right now? Is it a little nervous? Or am I panicking? If it's too hot, you might not be ready to trade today. That's okay. Protect your capital by waiting until your mind cools down. Next, practice fear journaling. Write down every fear that comes up while you trade, what triggered it, how it felt, and what choices you made because of it. This simple habit shines a light on your fears, so they don't sneak up and surprise you. Want to know something cool? The more you write fear down, the smaller it gets. It loses its scary magic. Now, here's a cliffhanger for you. What's the one mindset shift most traders miss that instantly makes them fearless? I'll get to that after the next part. Before we continue, do you want to dive deeper and unlock it together? Let me know if you're ready for part 2, where we'll break down how your brain works during fear and how you can reprogram it to work for you. Don't forget to like this video if you're feeling that spark right now and comment below. I'm ready to be fearless. Welcome back. Now that you know fear is not the enemy but a warning light, it's time to take a closer look inside your brain and see what's really happening when fear hits you during a trade. Have you ever wondered why sometimes fear feels like a giant wave that crashes over you? It's because of a part of your brain called the amygdala. Think of the amygdala as your brain's built-in alarm system. When it senses danger, it yells, "Stop! Danger ahead," even if the danger is just a fake story your mind made up. Here's a simple way to picture this. Imagine your brain is a car. The amygdala is the car's emergency brake. When the emergency brake is pulled hard, the car stops instantly. That's fear rushing in and freezing your moves. The problem is, trading is not about stopping. It's about moving smartly, making decisions, and sometimes taking risks. If your amygdala is always pulling the brake, you get stuck. You hesitate, you miss chances, or you panic and make mistakes. So what do you do when you feel the emergency brake yanked on your brain? You reprogram it. Yes, you can train your brain and your amygdala to trust you more and stop pulling that brake so hard in harmless situations like trading. Let's break it down. Step 1 is called rewind and replay. It's a simple but powerful trick. Every time you feel fear, don't run from it. Instead, pause and imagine the moment again, but this time, pretend you're watching yourself on a screen. See yourself staying calm, making smart moves, even when the market looks scary. This mental replay tells your brain that you are in control. Over time, your brain learns, hey, this trade is not real danger. It's safe to keep moving. Step 2 is breathing 4-7-8. When fear spikes, your breathing becomes fast and shallow. That traps your brain in panic mode. Try this. Breathe in slowly for 4 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, then breathe out slowly for 8 seconds. It sounds simple, but this slows down your heart and tells your brain to relax. Step 3 is more about philosophy. You have to start to see fear as a friend, not a foe. Ask yourself, what if fear is just my brain's way of helping me pay attention? Once you begin to think this way, your fear stops being a monster under your bed. Remember the story of the little boy who cried wolf? Fear can be like that if you let it scream all the time. But once you teach your brain to distinguish real danger from fake, it only screams when it truly counts. Now here's where many traders get stuck. They want to wipe out fear completely. But the truth is, that's not possible and not even smart. Imagine a mountain climber who never feels scared. Would they be careful? Probably not. The fearless trader is more like the climber, scared but prepared. Fear reminds you to double-check your gear, review your plan, and avoid dumb mistakes. You're not building a mind that never feels fear. You're building a mind that feels fear and moves forward anyway. Here's a powerful question for you. What would your trading look like if fear became your tool instead of your block? Would you take better trades? Would your confidence grow? Would you finally stop overthinking? If you're curious, the next part will teach you exactly how to use fear as fuel for better decisions, not as a chain holding you back. Don't forget, if you're liking this journey so far, smash that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. What's your biggest fear in trading right now? Let's talk about it. Ready to transform your fear into your secret weapon? I'm ready to show you how in part 3. Just say the word. You've learned what fear really is, a brain alarm, not an enemy, and how to calm that alarm down. Now, let's flip the script. What if instead of fearing fear, you used it as your fuel to become a better trader? Think about it like a car engine. Fear is the raw energy, like gasoline. It can stall your car if you panic, but if you use it right, it powers you forward with speed and control. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you let fear push you to work harder or prepare smarter? If you don't remember, you're missing out on huge trading power. Here's what fearless traders do differently. They don't let fear stop them. They use that feeling to focus, to study charts clearer, to double-check their plans before clicking that button. Imagine being afraid of sharks but still swimming calmly in the ocean because you know exactly where the sharks aren't. That's what using fear as fuel means in trading. Fear sharpens your senses. It makes you more alert. It's a sign that you care, like a coach pushing you to your best. So how do you turn this idea into action? Step 1 is setting fear triggers. These are specific moments that usually scare you. Maybe it's a large loss, a fast market drop, or even hearing a story about someone losing big. When you know your fear triggers, you can prepare for them by planning exactly how to respond so fear doesn't hijack your mind. Step 2 is creating your fear plan. This is a simple checklist you follow when fear hits. For example, take 3 deep breaths, remember 4-7-8 style. Review your trading plan calmly. Remind yourself, fear is just a signal, not a stop sign. Take action according to your plan, not your panic. By practicing your fear plan, you build a habit that stops fear from freezing you. Now, here is a cliffhanger for you. Do you know which tiny mental habit can change fear into confidence in just 5 minutes? If you don't worry, I'll reveal it soon. What about mistakes? Fear often comes from not wanting to be wrong. But here's a powerful truth. Mistakes are your fastest shortcuts to winning. Think about learning to ride a bike. Every fall taught you something. Same with trading. Fear disappears faster when you reframe mistakes as lessons, not failures. Try this. Next time you lose a trade, ask, what did I learn? How can this make me better? This simple switch in thinking turns fear of losing into excitement for growth. I want you to feel this truth deep down. Fear means you're alive and learning. It means you want to win. If you ever feel frozen, ask yourself, is this fear preventing me or preparing me? Take a moment now. Think about your last trading mistake. How could you learn from it instead of fearing it? The traders who win are not those who never lose. They are the ones who get up faster, learn quicker, and stay fearless in the face of fear itself. This mindset isn't magic. It's practice. Every day, step by step. Here's a quick challenge for you. Tomorrow, pay attention to fear. When it shows up, don't push it away. Say hello. Notice what it wants to teach you. Then act anyway. If you're ready for the next level of fearless trading, stick with me for part 4. We'll uncover how to build unwavering confidence, even when the market tries to shake you. Before we go, don't forget to like this video if this is making sense and comment below with your biggest fear challenge. I read every comment. Want to know that tiny mental habit that turns fear into confidence? Just say you're ready, and I'll share it next. You've learned to see fear as fuel, how to prepare for it, and use mistakes as lessons. Now I'm about to share with you a tiny mental habit that can change the way you face fear and build confidence like a wall. It's called the confidence anchor, and it only takes 5 minutes. Picture this. You're about to trade, and the fear monster is knocking on your door. Instead of letting it rush in, you reach for your mental anchor. It's a short memory or phrase that reminds you of your strength. Maybe it's remembering a time you succeeded despite fear. Or a phrase like, I've done this before, I can do it again. This anchor grounds you, calms your brain, and flips the switch from, I'm afraid, to, I've got this. Here's how you create your confidence anchor. Step 1. Think back to a time you felt scared but kept going anyway. It could be outside trading, like a test, sports game, or talking to someone new. Step 2. Close your eyes and replay that moment vividly. How did you feel? What did you say to yourself? Feel the courage again. Step 3. Pick a short phrase or word that sums up that strength. Could be steady, focus, or rise. Step 4. Before trading or whenever fear strikes, repeat your anchor phrase silently. Let it calm you like a steady hand on your shoulder. Want to try it now? Pause, think of your fear moment, pick your word or phrase, and say it quietly inside. Feels different, right? This isn't just positive thinking. It's retraining your brain's wiring. Now a question for you. What would happen if every time fear rose, you had a tool to calm it instantly? How would your trading change? Here's another secret. Confidence is not the opposite of fear. It grows alongside it. Think of it like a tree growing in a storm. The stronger the wind, the deeper the roots grow. But confidence needs practice like muscles. The more you build your confidence anchor habit, the stronger your roots get. Another powerful way to build fearless confidence is to practice controlled exposure. This means trading with small risks on purpose, even when you feel scared. It's like dipping your toes slowly into cold water, step by step. When you face small fears regularly, they lose their power over you. That's how traders turn from afraid to fearless. Let me challenge you. What's one small trade or practice you can do this week that feels slightly scary, but safe enough to try? Try it. Step into that fear, watch how you handle it, and build your confidence muscle. If you're doing this, you are training your brain to become fearless. Up next in the last part, I will share the mindset habits successful traders use every single day to keep their fearless edge, no matter what the market throws at them. Before we finish, smash that like button if you're feeling stronger already, and drop a comment with your confidence anchor word or phrase. I want to see how you're building your fearless mind. You now have tools to calm fear, use it as fuel, and build confidence with your anchor and small fearless steps. But what separates good traders from great traders? It's the daily habits that keep the fearless mindset strong, no matter how crazy the market gets. Let's talk about those daily mindset habits. First habit, daily reflection. Every day after trading, ask yourself two simple questions: what did I do well? And what can I improve? This simple pause trains your brain to focus on progress, not just outcomes. Fear shrinks when your mind celebrates small wins and learns from mistakes without blame. Second habit, visualizing success. Take 2 minutes each morning to imagine yourself trading calmly, making smart decisions, and handling fear like a pro. This mental rehearsal programs your brain to expect success and keeps fear in check. Third habit, set realistic goals. Fear grows when your goals feel too big or unreachable. Instead, break your big goals into tiny steps. Celebrate each step. This keeps fear manageable and confidence growing daily. Fourth habit, stay curious. Instead of fearing losing trades, be curious. What lessons are hiding in them? Trading is a journey of constant learning. Curiosity keeps your mind open and fear at bay. Fifth habit, healthy routine. Your mood and fear levels depend on your body too. Eat well, sleep enough, and move your body daily. When your body feels good, your mind follows. Here's a final thought for you. Fear never fully disappears in trading or life. But with these habits, it becomes the wind at your back, not the storm pulling you down. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling ready, steady, and fearless. What would that do to your trading life? You have now the tools, the habits, and the mindset blueprint raw and real. Now it's up to you to use them every day. If this journey helped you, smash like, comment your biggest takeaway, and subscribe for more powerful trading psychology content. Also, share this video with a friend struggling with fear in trading. Let's build a fearless community together. Remember, fear is not the enemy, it's the signal. What you do with that signal makes all the difference. Thanks for watching. Stay fearless out there.